Today we're delving into the enigmatic and often controversial figure of Katherine Jackson, the matriarch of the famous Jackson family. At over 90 years old, Katherine remains a central character in the ongoing drama that surrounds the legacy of her late son, Michael Jackson. Is she the dedicated guardian of her family's heritage, or is she a shrewd operator in the lucrative business that the Jackson legacy has become? Let's uncover the layers. Katherine Jackson found herself thrust into the spotlight after the tragic death of Michael Jackson in 2009. Michael, known globally as the King of Pop, left behind a vast estate bogged down by nearly $500 million in debts. Thanks to the astute management of the estate's executors, these debts were not only settled, but the estate's value exploded to over $1 billion. As stipulated in Michael's will, Katherine was to receive 40% of his estate, with the remainder divided among his 3 children and various charities. This generous inheritance quickly became a focal point for media and public scrutiny. Critics suggested that the executor's decision to allocate such a significant portion to Katherine was a strategic move to keep the wealth within the Jackson family under the guise of providing for Katherine's needs. Katherine's life in her expansive Calabasas mansion is far from modest. Her expenditures include luxury vacations and financial support for her extensive family, raising questions about the necessity and appropriateness of such expenses. Critics argue that her lifestyle is excessively lavish, particularly for someone of her age, even within the context of a celebrity family. However, beyond the opulence, Katherine has demonstrated a profound commitment to her family. She has been a pillar of support for Michael's children, securing custody to ensure they remained within the family rather than entering the foster care system. This act highlighted her role as a protective grandmother, willing to maintain the family bond at all costs. The familial harmony was not without its challenges. Katherine's tenure as a beneficiary of the estate has been marked by legal battles that hint at a complex interplay of loyalty, control, and financial interests. She has sued AEG Live, alleging their involvement in Michael's demise, and has contested the estate executors over their management strategies. The situation grew more strained with a legal dispute involving her grandson, Biggie Jackson. As Biggie approached adulthood, he reportedly felt stifled by the financial constraints imposed on his trust fund, which were meant to provide for him in stages. Biggie's concerns about transparency and control led to a legal standoff, revealing cracks in the family's facade of unity. Katherine's camp argued that the structured financial disbursements were designed to protect the estate's long-term viability and Michael's children's futures. They portrayed her actions as those of a protective grandmother rather than a controlling matriarch, claiming that any allegations of financial mismanagement were unfounded. The family dynamics took a dramatic turn when Katherine was reported missing during a contentious period of estate management, only to be found at an Arizona spa. This incident coincided with a fierce family dispute over the estate's control, leading some to speculate about a possible maneuver to influence the estate's governance. This episode added to Katherine's image as a potentially manipulative figure, with critics labeling her as money-hungry and overly involved in the estate for personal gain. However, those close to the family have defended her actions as motivated by a desire to preserve and protect her son's legacy for the benefit of his children and the family at large. In the glamorous yet treacherous terrain of celebrity estates, Katherine Jackson remains a figure shrouded in intrigue and speculation. Depending on who you ask, she is either a calculating matriarch adept at navigating and controlling a billion-dollar empire or a dedicated mother and grandmother dealing with the complex legacy left by her superstar son. In the courtrooms and the court of public opinion, the narrative surrounding Katherine and the management of Michael Jackson's estate continues to captivate and confound. Her actions, whether seen as protective or controlling, highlight the ongoing challenges of managing a celebrity estate that remains in the public eye. The saga of Katherine Jackson is a compelling chapter in the story of one of music's most legendary families. It is a tale of legacy, loyalty, and the complexities of familial bonds intertwined with vast wealth. Whether viewed as a custodian of her son's legacy or as a figure driven by financial motives, Katherine Jackson's story adds a rich layer of depth and drama to the Jackson family narrative. We hope this deep dive has given you more insight into Katherine Jackson's role within the Jackson family. What are your thoughts on this complex figure? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content on the legends of the music world.